Prime Minister Philip Davis receiving the prestigious Maya Award as the Water and Sewage Corporation marks a milestone, plugging the leaks that meant the loss of hundreds of gallons of precious non-revenue water. In 2012, the corporation contracted Maya to conduct a 10-year non-revenue water reduction project, which resulted in a 26% reduction in water losses within the first year and to 21% by the end of the seventh year. Prime Minister Davis, as Works Minister in a former administration, initiated the project.
I had the good fortune to be the superintendent of the execution of this as the Minister of Works responsibility for water and sewage, and saw it through from its commencement. And when I was voted, when I was fired, when I got fired, tremendous progress had been made. We are collecting more for water today because more water is now being used and accounted for. And that is all because of the efforts of Maya and their team, for which we are grateful.
The results, a win-win: new revenue inflows and less of a demand on water resources.
The project has saved approximately 13.5 billion imperial gallons of water as of June 2022, at an average purchase price of $7.50 and an average pumping and chlorination cost of 23 cents per thousand imperial gallons. This is equivalent to a savings of approximately $105 million. In addition, MIA has also completed capital works to the tune of approximately $14 million.
The overall project size reached $100 million, financed mostly by the Inter-American Development Bank, about 40% of that performance-based. Mario Tavera is the Maya project manager.
The WEX Global Awards that MIA Bahamas won along with Sewage is one of the most prestigious in the world. Every year recognize the best projects all around the world. It was a great privilege to work here in the Bahamas.
Keeping you in the know. This is OPM Press Now.
Good morning, media colleagues and those joining us via the stream. It is a pleasure to welcome you to the Office of the Prime Minister's weekly press briefing. As you know, we've had a lot going on in our country this week, and we're going to address some of those issues today. Coming to introduce our speakers is Press Secretary Clint Watson. Please welcome him.
Thank you, Julian. Good morning, colleagues. Good morning to all of you joining us live. This morning is another week, and we are happy to be here to update you on the progress of the Davis administration and what is happening. We began this week talking about the tragedy at sea, where a number of persons lost their lives in what is suspected to be a human smuggling situation. And we're happy that at the end of this week, we can give you an update on that and progress as to what the investigations have turned out to be and any charges or any particular thing that will happen as a result of that. We've brought back together the agencies, thanks to Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernando, to be able to give you an update so you're understanding where these investigations lie and those who are involved in it. We also have for you this morning as well to talk about an initiative we started with digitalization last week, and we have a few agencies that are going to talk a little more about that and how that will impact you. And then, of course, we're always here to highlight our Bahamian businesses that are making a difference, and we'll conclude our press briefing with that today as well. It's a Bahamian staple that you all will no doubt love, and we're happy to share that with you. So without further ado, let's get into our press briefing and to give you an update on this situation, and I'm going to invite Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernando to begin this process and to take us further. Commissioner.
Thank you very much, Mr. Watson. Good afternoon, good morning to all of you. On Wednesday past, I met with the press and I updated them as to respect to the human smuggling. We know now it was a human smuggling. We are here now to speak to where we at, and at this present time we have charges after communication with our DPP office, Mr. Franklin Williams and his team. And as a result of viewing that file, all of the evidence and the facts laid before them, we have agreed that 3 Bahamian males, adult males, will be charged this afternoon with 18 counts of manslaughter. And it rose to 18. It was 17 deaths, but during the autopsy, the pathologist discovered that one of the females was pregnant. So that brings the count to 18 as we speak, and a number of other charges as it relates to human smuggling. They will be arraigned at noon this afternoon. What we have discovered that 2 of the male suspects, one is from Exuma and the other from Abaco. And as I indicated, some of the victims had came in from the various family islands. So you could see that connection in there. The investigation continue into this matter because we believe that there is some more individuals involved based on our investigation. It had to have been some safe houses, and then where the destination was somebody on the receiving end. So this investigations continue, it's very much alive, and as I indicated that our U.S. partners is working closely with us. So I want to take this opportunity to commend all of our law enforcement partners who assisted with this investigation. You have the Defense Force, you have Immigration, and then you also have the medical team from PMH, and then with us present, we have a representative from the Embassy of the Haitian community. We have a representative here. As a result of that appeal, the interpreter on Wednesday, we had 2 pastors came in from the community, and they are assisting us in identifying some of the individuals, some of the persons who have died. Some family members are on the way from various family islands to come in to assist in the identification. So we want to thank the community for that, for coming forward. As we speak, they are at CID, and the investigators are mobilizing to make this happen, to see if we could officially identify some of the deceased persons with respect to this matter. So this is what coming together with law enforcement agencies and working in partnership, and this is the kind of results you will get. I always say, investigations is like a puzzle. As you move together as a team, you put a piece here, a piece there, and at the end of the day, you will get a perfect photo. And this is what is happening today with respect to this investigation. And it will continue, as I say, and as we move, we will continue to bring you, the Bahamian people and members of the media, up to date. Just a quick note with respect to our recent homicides. I will start with the 4-year-old. I'm happy to say this morning that we have an individual who is in custody, and he is expected to be charged early next week. Investigators are still on the ground, and we are moving forward and swiftly with respect to that matter. Also, the matter at Peter Street happened just a week and a half or so. We also have an adult male in custody who is assisting with the investigation, and he too should be charged next week. And the third matter, which occurred in Pinewood Garden, where the individual who was shot by his partner. One of the individuals in that turned himself in. This is after information was put on the ground with respect to the individuals, and he turned himself in. So he is also assisting within that investigation, and it's closed. Okay? I want to say that we want to prevent these matters from happening. We are in position to solve these matters, but we want to prevent these matters from happening. So we are aggressively on the ground, working in partnership with our law enforcement partners, the Defense Force, on the ground in our communities. And as we move, and especially into this long weekend, we're going to have additional manpower on the ground, up and about in the communities. You know, the Foxhill event, the Gambia event, and then, you know, on the beaches, you're going to have a crowd out. So we will be out there in full force to ensure that the Bahamian people move freely and to be able to enjoy the holiday weekend. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commissioner. And of course, we're going to allow all of the speakers to present first, and then if you have questions, you can just let us know who they're for, and they'll come up and answer your questions. We're going to go now to the Coral Harbor. Captain Glenn McPhee of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. He'll be followed by the Director of Immigration, Katura Ferguson, and then Managing Director of PHA, Public Hospitals Authority, Albernette Roll, and she will be followed by the Charge d'Affaires of the Haitian Embassy, Anthony Pierre Brutus.
Thank you, Mr. Watson. Good morning, Bahamas. Good morning, members of the press. On behalf of the Commander Defense Force, Commodore Dr. Raymond King, we extend our heartfelt condolences to all of the family members, relatives that have been impacted by those irregular migration incidents in our waters. As it relates to that incident, we have shifted now into we have suspended our search and recovery efforts owing to the fact that we have explored and analyzed the data as it relates to the tide, sea state, wind condition, drift, current, and the probability of survivability to date. Given those indications and those results, we have suspended our search and recovery efforts. However, all of our assets remain on routine patrol to canvass those areas, just in case, for the option that we can reactivate our full-scale search and rescue or recovery efforts if any detail is favorable to such reactivation. Thank you very much.
Good morning to all. It is always sad when persons lose lives, but when it's done in a manner that was not exercising safety, it is even harder. My deepest sympathy on behalf of Honorable Keith Bell, who gave his condolences on Sunday to the families and the Haitian community. I also express this sympathy on behalf of the Department of Immigration. Investigations today prove that 2 of the persons involved in this tragedy had held legal status in the Bahamas. Others came in as visitors. Some have overstayed their time, some still have legal time, and others, even though they claim to have time, we were not able to find them in our database. The bitmap program, which we use to check persons in cooperation with our international partners, indicated that some of these persons used aliases. And so our records would have had them using other names previously when they came to the Bahamas. So there is some deceit that they also persisted in up to our most recent investigations. However, like you say, technology today has assisted, and hopefully this would assist our law enforcement partners in reaching more of those persons who are involved in this tragedy, and that we can prevent more of this from happening. Thank you.
Good morning, Bahamas. Good morning, radio personnel here. On behalf of the Minister of Health and Wellness, myself and other colleagues within the health sector, we too want to extend our condolences to the irregular migrants that would have lost their lives. Following the update that was given on Sunday, July 24th, I now wish to give a further update as it relates to the irregular migrants that have been housed and those that have been released from the Princess Margaret Hospital. We reported on Sunday that there were 3 individuals who were being seen in our emergency room who had suffered illnesses and symptoms secondary to those caused by near drowning. We are happy to report this morning that all 3 of those live persons have been discharged. One was discharged on July 5th, the second one on July 26th, and the last one was discharged yesterday around 7:10 p.m. into the hands of immigration. As it relates to the 17 bodies, deceased bodies that are housed in the morgue, we are happy also to report that the processing of that did happen successfully on Monday, the 25th of July, with our partners from the Royal Bahamas Police Force. Since the message had gone out to officially identify the bodies, this morning we can report that we have 5 persons out of the deceased that have been officially identified. From that, the one male out of the 17 has been officially identified. 1 toddler that we can now say is 1 year old. That's the female. We can also say a female teenager at the age of 13, and then the other 2 adult females. So out of the 17 that are presently there, and that is outside being recognized by the commissioner stating information that one of the females was pregnant, out of the 17 bodies that are there, they remain with us in the morgue, and they have not been released until further advised. That is our update. Thank you.
Good morning, Bahamas. Good morning, everyone. My name is Anthony Brutus, the Chargé d'Affaires of Asian Embassy. I was outside the country when the tragedy is passing. I have to come back quickly to the country to see the situation. And on behalf of my government, I say thank you for the government of Bahamas, the way they treat the situation. Do you know, the thing happened for a reason. We have to looking for the reason. Why that happened on the state. The things happen to its opportunity. This is opportunity to put the both government together, to sit together and see how that thing cannot happen together. Never happen. I don't know if you understand that. There is 17 people die on the sea. We have to work together and see why that happened and stop that. We cannot do that by myself. We have to continue to work to the governor of Bahamas. We have a good relationship. We need to keep that relationship to work together. And I will say thank you for the opportunity you give to the Asian people. The Asian people is coming here to work. This is a good worker. My government, I receive instruction from my government to do the funeral of the 17 of people. Even though you see some people coming to identify the body, so I think they have to call the embassy to do that, because my government already take it need the information to do the funeral audit for the older people. We need the pictures. We need the. I waiting for the report. I have to send it to Haiti. They're waiting for that. So that's why it's very important. I didn't apply to come to here. They called me this morning. That's why I come quickly to come. It's very important to me. I hear, and I say thank you. You invite me. I hear to everything you do for that, the investigation. I some people was in charge on that. This is a good thing for us. We continue to work together, and we are, I repeat again, we're going to take in charge to do the funeral. So we talk to the governor, and I say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, all of you, for your presentations. We'll open the floor for any questions for any of our speakers so far at this point. Any questions from our...
Update on the Andros missing boat, not missing boat, the Andros floating accident from the commissioner, please.
Okay.
If you can give us one.
Yes, thank you very much. I could, one of the representatives from the Defense Force, because they are presently on scene assisting the local police with on Andros with respect to that. 3 individuals, based on the brief information, 3 individuals from Andros went out fishing, and they experienced rough weather. The boat overturned. They was assisted. One person that we found alive at this time, and we were able to retrieve a body from waters. There's a 3rd person that is still outstanding. You have the Defense Force, the police on the island, and also residents from that area in Andros are out there trying to locate the 3rd person at this time. So this is where we are at with respect to that. The Defense Force could speak briefly as to where they are at with the recovery at this time.
Thank you, Commissioner. Yes, all of our assets are now involved in this search and rescue efforts. We have also engaged the assistance of the U.S. Coast Guard, who provide us with analysis and information, data that we can interpret to determine the best search areas that we will target. But we are deliberately focusing our efforts with all of our aerial and naval assets, as well as our drones we're employing at this time.
Any other questions?
Well, I just wanted clarity as to where those bodies will be, for the funeral to be held for those victims.
You can come.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir. I noted that you said the government of Haiti will be absorbing the cost for those victims who died in that tragic incident. Just wanted to know, will they be taken to Haiti for the funeral, or what exactly?
No. Not in Haiti. We're going to everything pass here in Nassau. Okay.
Anybody else?
So we got Mrs. Rowe from CHA. From the tragedy at sea and so many bodies, how is that affecting more capacity as well? Well, you would have already spoken to the condition of the survivors. So how is it affecting the more capacity with so many bodies?
So presently, that's not affecting the morgue capacity. As expressed previously, as a result of COVID-19 and anticipating what may have occurred, the administration at Princess Margaret Hospital would have secured through partners locally to have what we call external coolers to be able to assist. So we have a cooler that is specifically designated for these bodies, so we don't have any interruption presently. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Question for the Charge d'Affaires. I just wanted to know, is there any effort being made by the embassy to discourage illegal migration of undocumented Haitians?
So, you think about documentation?
Yes, I just wanted to know if the Haitian embassy is discouraging these acts of human smuggling, these acts of illegal migration. Anything on the Haitian embassy's part to discourage that?
No. No.
You want to?
You want to?
Est-ce que l'ambassade haïtienne a fait qu'un effort pour décourager les gens à traverser illégalement?
Bon, ça c'est, I can,
Yes, yes, she'll
in Creole. Can I speak in Creole for that?
Yes, she'll interpret for you. Thank you.
Vous parlez qu'ici, l'ambassade haïtienne, cap,
Qui est fort qu'elle a fait pour décourager les Haïtiens pour agir illégalement?
bon, c'est là que je parlé d'une opportunité.
That's why I spoke about an opportunity.
Opportunité, et c'est là que je dis tout, les barrières passées, il y a une raison qui fait passer.
That's why I said when those things happen, there's a reason.
OK. So, si on parle d'immigration, Canada, États-Unis,
If we're speaking about immigration, Canada, the United States,
il y a une façon que on fait.
there's a way that they deals with it.
Nous-mêmes, dans l'ambassade là, c'est pas nous-mêmes qui sommes capables de décourager, mais nous sommes capables de permettre que yo ouvert visa yo.
At the embassy, we cannot discourage anyone, but we can ask them to apply for a visa.
OK, ouvert visa au grand public comme les États-Unis fait,
Just
comme
like the
Canada
United States
fait.
is doing and Canada is doing.
Là qu'on a la gouvernement Bahamas là qu'on a là pour sélectionner qui moun qui ka entrer.
At that time, the Bahamas government will select who can come in.
Ça fait dans tout pays du monde.
That happens in every country
Donc
around the
moi-même,
world.
je crois que c'est seule occasion pour nous décourager Haïtiens à venir illégal, c'est que ouvert visa au grand public.
The only way that we can discourage the Haitian nationals from traveling illegally is to open up a visa system for the public.
Au grand public et permettre que Haïtiens al déposer dans l'ambassade là et puis au visa ça refuser.
The Haitians then can apply. The ones that get it, and the others that are refused.
Okay. Ça aussi c'est une opportunité pour nous Haïtiens pour établir relation entre Bahamas et Haïti.
That would be a better way for the Bahamas and Haiti to have a better relationship.
Bahamas est à 1 heure de temps de vol.
It's about an hour from the Bahamas
De Haïti, de 1 heure de temps de vol.
to Haiti.
Mais il n'y a pas gagné un trafic aérien assez florissant entre Haïti et Bahamas et permettre que Haïtiens viennent Bahamas, visiter Bahamas et Bahamas visiter Haïti.
There's no way in form that where the Haitians can go to the Bahamas and where Bahamians can go to Haiti.
Grand pile Haïtien les a voyagé et aller Cuba.
There are a lot of Haitians that are traveling that goes to Cuba.
Et aller États-Unis.
They go to the U.S.
Et aller Santo Domingo.
They go to Santo Domingo.
Mais il n'y a pas un marché entre Haïtiens et Bahamas. Et je crois que informellement, Haïtiens, nous avons 150 000 Haïtiens ici dans la Bahamas.
There are 150,000 Haitians here in the Bahamas.
Et m'a profité aussi, ça aussi, 150 000 Haïtiens et qui illégal et qui gagnaient plus que 20 à 25 ans dans le pays.
qui légal. Around that number, there are persons that are here legally and about 20 plus years in this country.
Voilà, c'est opportunité ça, si nous ka permettre moun sa yo gagner vin légal dans le pays ça. Et me garantit que si moun sa yo qui nan caché konye là vin gagner libre cours dans le pays, eh bien, nous avons un trafic aérien très florissant entre Haïti et Bahamas.
Là, d'ici, vous êtes légal, vous parlez de ça ici,
Ça qui c'est.
capable d'aller entre sortir.
Oui.
The persons that are here legally can have a better relationship with others that wants to come here. They will be able to flow with a visa, that they will be able to flow and apply for a visa and come into the country legally.
Thank you. Merci.
Thank you. We want to also say, perhaps you can come back for me. Thank you. Because we do know that there may be those who are listening and watching and will need to understand. The Bahamas does have an embassy in Haiti.
Bahamas qui ont ambassade en Haïti.
Anyone wishing to visit the Bahamas can visit to apply for the necessary documents.
N'importe moun qui vle visiter Bahamas capable appliquer pour un visa entrer.
The Bahamas maintains good relations with Haiti,
Bahamas gen yon bon relation entre yo même avec en Haïti.
but we will enforce our laws.
Mais faut que nous impliquer, enforcer la loi nous.
We discourage any other method to enter the Bahamas other than the regular one.
Nous décourager l'autre méthode pour entrer Bahamas.
Risking your life is not worth the voyage.
Risquer la vie ou pas permettre voyage là.
And should you also be involved in any illegal activity to enter the Bahamas,
Si vous impliquez dans aucune activité illégale pour entrer Bahamas,
our agencies will enforce the law.
département pas nous a enforcer la loi.
We support regular migration,
Nous supporter côté moun yo entrer légal,
but condemn anything that is against the law.
mais condamner n'importe ça qui pas appliqué avec la loi.
We invite families and relatives
Nous inviter famille
to convey this message to your families
pour voyer message ça à famille pas nous,
to follow the law.
pour yo capable cible la loi.
Thank you. And I think that concludes our questions on this. And any other questions from reporters on this matter? We do have some other matters we want to take care of as well.
Is it possible for you to read that again without the translation, just for purposes of broadcast?
That wasn't read. That was out of my head. That was specifically for that audience, yeah.
No problem.
All right, so let's move on. And thank you, all of you, for giving us some information on that. We're going to be wrapping up real soon. I want to talk about our digitalization transformation unit. Digi Innovative Projects are on stream. I'm going to invite Parliamentary Secretary Wade Watson to come and speak real briefly, followed by Director of the SBDC, Small Business Development Center, Samantha Roll, to come and also address us on this matter. Parliamentary Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Watson, and good morning. Please forgive me for acknowledging my primary school classmate, the Commissioner of Police, who also hails from Baintown, the constituency in which I'm the Member of Parliament for. So good morning. Good morning to everyone in attendance, as well as to all those listening via the broadcast media and social media and otherwise. Ladies and gentlemen and members of the media, last week we announced the Bahamas Parks Connect project, which would provide free Wi-Fi in the parks throughout the country, at least one park in each constituency. Today I wish to announce another key project spearheaded by the Ministry of Economic Affairs. I can now step out and introduce the 10 Digi Innovative Projects grant after much strategic planning. For the development and the implementation of this program, as well as to encourage and promote the concepts that will support and or enhance the levels of innovation within the public sector, funding has been made available through the government's digital transformation to strengthen competitive project. The approved committee to oversee this project will include the Digital Transformation Unit, the Small Business Development Center, the Bahamas Development Bank. They will be receiving, assessing, and judging the innovative ideas to find those that are key to greater efficiencies within the public service. This initiative was born out of the undeniable fact that there is a need for innovation and solution in our country, and particularly within government. Innovation overrides the ordinary and brings about new ideas that facilitates breakthrough advancements in industry, and the same holds true within government. To be more precise, innovation is crucial for the development of our public service, which is essential for providing services to all facets and people in our society. We are presenting an opportunity for the first time in the Bahamas, specifically to those Bahamians with innovative ideas surrounding technological development and deployment that will, one, promote the advancement of technology in the public sector by introducing new ways of client-focused thinking and behavior. Two, eliminate inefficiencies in the public sector through enhancement of digital capabilities. Three, generate savings to the government or savings to the country by reducing the cost of service delivery. And four, enhance the reach of or access to government services. All submissions must be ICT in nature and create a base that will provide the necessary efficiencies within ministries, departments, and government agencies that will positively impact our government clients. Resolve an identified issue that it is at least within one ministry or department by increasing efficiencies, improving processes, and ensuring better service delivery. Through the Digi Innovative Project Program, we are looking to highlight and promote technological innovations. We are looking to reward excellence and bring about a larger cultural change to the public sector. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for a combination of service and technology in submissions because we know that some of the services are not possible without supporting technology. We are looking for sustainability in the idea and a life cycle that corresponds with the issues that is set out to address. We have no doubt that there is a stream of innovations and innovative ideas within country. Today, I want to make a clarion call to Bahamian pioneers, innovators, and technological entrepreneurs. If you have an innovative solution that aligns with the goals and objectives of this initiative and provides a clear path to better service delivery, join us. Apply now. This is your time to shine. The big question is, how can I participate or be a part of this project? The eligibility requirements are simple. The applicant must be a Bahamian. There must be 2 or more partners and contributors to the idea. You must have an innovative idea that impacts the public sector. Further, you must submit an executive summary and a business plan. Additionally, you must have parental consent if you're younger than 18. The application deadline for this program, ladies and gentlemen, is the 7th of September 2022 at 11:59 p.m. On August 4, 2022, there will be a virtual workshop which will provide additional information and answer any questions you so desire. We expect that some of you will connect organically with each other and build a team that will last beyond this competition. We absolutely expect the emergence of a new group of innovators from this particular project. You will leave the workshop knowing that we take you seriously, and we want you to be a part of the innovative drive and our blueprint for change in the Bahamas Revolution. Please email us at dtumedia@bahamas.gov.bs to register. At the conclusion of this program, and on the decision of the committee, there will be a disbursement of a grant to the chosen groups, followed by the launch of the projects handed over to the government. The award grant will be for the purchase of hardware, and I must say this, software, training, market development, testing, security issues that will help you to enhance and deploy your solution. But the grant cannot be used to settle personal debts and consolidated loans that you have personally. We hope that those of you who are watching and those who will hear about this particular project later are inspired to join and display the entrepreneurial spirit. If you have ever interacted with the government and find that there are ways in which we can enhance the government and improve the government, please join us. If you work within the public sector and can draw on your experiences and knowledge, please join us if you feel that there's a way in which you can make and improve the work in which you perform on a day-to-day basis. At the completion of this project, the government is expected to reward an amount totaling $1 million to a successful candidate or successful candidates. Yes, for your idea and expertise, this government will reward you. This is an opportunity that has leveled the playing field and is giving access to Bahamian visionaries who will take up the challenge and explore the power of the minds. We want to see an army of innovators rise up, and we are making resources available to them. This is how we are going to kickstart through this digital innovative project grants. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and we look forward to your support in this regard. Any questions? Oh, sorry. I'd like to call the Director of the Small Business Development Cycle, Ms. Rule. Thank you very much.
Good morning, all. Protocol having already been established, thank you for the invitation here today. The Access Accelerator Small Business Development Center is proud to partner with the Digital Transformation Unit on the Digi Innovative projects. The mission of our organization is to support the evolution of Bahamian micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. See, the key word here, or base word rather, is evolve. Not just Bahamians or MSMEs, but the evolution of the sector. We specialize in developing businesses and have been doing so right here in our country for the past 4 years. At Access Accelerator, we pride ourselves on being creative and taking the non-traditional approach to the task at hand. It is why we always align with initiatives and entities promoting this notion of innovation. And for us, this was an easy one. Our experience, expertise, and success stories afforded us the opportunity to be called upon by the Ministry of Economic Affairs to join a strong core committee to assist in the management of the Digi Innovative projects. This partnership seeks to highlight innovation, enhance efficiency, improve effectiveness, encourage professionalism, and ultimately reward unique excellence. We've joined forces with the Digital Transformation Unit and the Bahamas Development Bank. Our role in the strategic alliance is to serve as the arm that provide the portal for all interested applications, advise clients on business plans, reviews, financial models, and shortlist clients for approval up to $1 million. In this economic recovery era, we understand that our society not only needs solutions to the mounting problems and new predicaments we find ourselves in, but it is also the need of ingenuity. There is a clear opportunity here for the development of a healthy ICT talent ecosystem and the integration of more innovation in the public sector, which is ripe with potential for growth. Our investment, or an investment into ICT-enabled innovations like this program, removes those limitations because Bahamians by nature are out-of-the-box thinkers. Every day when we move through our communities and we look at pesky potholes and long lines for the services and out-of-order signs, and we begin to think how they can all be solved. Our organization jumps at any opportunity to bridge the gap for small business community in turning innovative concepts into valid business models. With this type of synergy, we're fostering through partnerships. We will continue to promote our mandates to equip and empower Bahamian entrepreneurs. We look forward to launching this initiative and all the thought-provoking ideas that will stem from this project, revolutionizing the way we do business here in the Bahamas. So again, we thank our partners at the Digital Transformation Unit for this invitation to participate and congratulate this culmination of efforts to make a sustainable impact for our country. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you both for that presentation, and we do look forward to the execution of these programs. Before I wrap up, any other questions from our journalists for the administration? Any other questions for you? I'll go on the list, but I think this is an easy day today. So any of you have any other questions, please feel free to let me know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, I'm gonna clear this week. All right, so let's finally wrap up with our feature of the week of our Bahamian food businesses. And today we're able to highlight another Bahamian staple that has been around for some time and still around doing what they do. Where's the representative from? Today we're highlighting Bertha's Go-Go Ribs. They're still around. I think I saw the representative. Oh, there he is. Anthony, come on and talk to us real quick about Bertha's Go-Go Ribs.
Thank you so much, Clint. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister, Mr. Commissioner of Police, distinguished officers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. Thank you, Clint, for affording let's say Bertha's this opportunity to just say a few words on behalf of Bertha's Go-Go Ribs, my good friend Raven Sweeting. Bertha's Go-Go Ribs has been in business for years, as most of you folks know. It's a Bahamian-owned business. I am so proud to be a friend of Mr. Mervyn Sweeting, who died, almost 2 years ago. It's a little over a year ago. He's the founder. His legacy lives on through his family, his wife, Betty Sweeting, his children. Bertha's Go-Go Ribs is located on Marquis Street, as most of you know, just across the street from Carriage Fabric. They open from 11 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. Now, you folks know that good rib. Bertha's Go-Go Rib, that good old, it melts in your mouth, not in your hands now. Wow, that good old baby back ribs, barbecue baby back ribs, pork ribs, chicken. I'm tasting some of it right now. Bertha's, they cater to every facet of event in our country. Weddings, funerals, birthday parties, office, Clint has been doing now. You're going to get a little bit of it when we finish with this stuff here today. And they does baby showers, wedding showers. Birders, like I said, it's a Bahamian business. And I want you folks to just continue to support Birders Go-Go Ribs. The catering part of the business is Tina, Zoe, the crew down there. What they have done for the past months, they have upgraded. They have done everything to make certain that Birders Go-Go Ribs stand out in our country. You know, I've traveled to many places across the world. I've eaten ribs from all over the place, but honestly, there's no place in the world I've tasted ribs like Birders Go-Go Ribs. They are simply the best. They are. And they are us. They are we. So, as we celebrate our golden 50th anniversary, we have grown up now. You folks you're going to have a lot of parties. All kinds of stuff is going to be happening next year. In fact, now, let's look at these beautiful, these handsome, these great faces. Look at you folks. Whenever you have this party, I want you all to just pick up the phone and call us. You can go online, Facebook, Twitter, or you can call us at the office, Birders Go-Go Ribs office. It's in the book. It's all around. You just can pick up the telephone, look here. What's the number for Birders Go-Go Ribs? Location. They'll give it to you. But folks, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. We want you to just enjoy yourself and just enjoy your life. God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. So, of course, we have some samples for our media colleagues to enjoy yourself. That's our press conference for this week. If you have any questions or information or anything else, you know how to reach us here at the Prime Minister's press office. Good afternoon, everyone.